So greetings from Tuscarora State Forest here in Pennsylvania once again, and I'm gonna have to put my bug net on again. I put it on the other video. They're just awful around here today, so let me get that on quick before I go nuts. All right, well that's better. I'm currently at where I'm gonna be camping this evening, and my friend Day Hike Dave's gonna show up here later. The bugs are really bad, but I did bring my canopy because we might get some thunderstorms, and I can put a bug screen on my canopy, so I think we'll be okay. There's a picnic table back here too. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. So we just filmed CCC camp S-56 down that way. There's another one up this way, camp S-58, known as the Bell's Furnace Camp, and this up here is Licking Creek Road. And there's another fountain down this way. I know in a previous video, CCC video, I think Camp Michaud in Michaud State Forest, there was a fountain, but I'll show you the map in a moment. But I'm going to see if we can find that one. Should be right along the road, and then we'll drive to where that site was. I'm not sure if there'll be a sign for that one or not. It's not labeled on the map. Speaking of that, let me show that to you. So here is our purple lizard map for Tuscarora State Forest. You see the bugs flying everywhere. So we are currently, where are we? I am right here. Right here's my campsite, number 17. We just filmed up here at S-56 CCC camp. I came down here, 17. We're going to go all the way down here. There's the CCC fountain, and camp S-58 was down here, right in this area right here. And there's a cemetery right there. There's obviously a furnace down here, Bell's Furnace. So we're going to check that out, the cemetery. I'm not sure if we'll be able to find the furnace ruins, but that'll be for another video. And once we're done with that, we'll head back up here to camp, and later tonight Dave will join us. Then I got plans tomorrow with Dave to hike another section of the Standing Stone Trail. I'm just looking around. There's supposed to be thunderstorms today, rolling in. I'm not sure, not as much out here in this part of PA, but back home in the eastern part, they're supposed to get some really heavy thunderstorms. Well, I feel like the wind's picking up a little bit. But anyway, we're gonna hop back in the Jeep. I'm gonna take a look at my campsite before I head out. We're gonna hop back in the Jeep then, try to find that fountain, and then go to the site where S-58 was. So we'll see what we can find there. All right. Well, hoping it's a pretty cool looking fountain. All right. I'm rambling. Let's get going. All right. So I'll take you with me a little bit. This is a pretty cool road. This is a really long road through Tuscarora State Forest, Licking Creek Road. I'm thinking we need to do an autumn, like a fall foliage drive along this road. I know we did something like that in Michaud State Forest, Ridge Road. But yeah, it should be beautiful. Yeah, we'll pass campsites 18 and 19, and then we should cross the fountain, which should be on this side of the road. So we'll keep our eyes open for that. Well, there's a road closed sign. What is this for? There's a sign on there. What does this say? West Licking Creek Road closed. From 8/11/25 to, so that's not right now. This is July 31st, so on the 11th of August, so we're good. I was like, no way. No way. We're good. I mean, as I'm driving along, just thinking to myself how remote we are in this valley here. But this forest wouldn't have looked like it does now back then. It probably wasn't much of a forest at all. You know, those CCC boys did a lot of reforestation projects. They planted a lot of trees. Help bring these forests back. There's a cabin. Think about that too. I know you can lease some of these cabins. It's kind of an interesting thought going through my head. But anyway, back to the CCC boys. I mean, I'm not sure if they were, you know, instrumental in even building this road here. They built a lot of the roads in the state forests. This may have been one of them. Oh, there's some raindrops falling, so. All right, I think I passed camps 18 and 19 back there, although they weren't labeled. So I think our fountain should be not too far up here then. However, I have no idea what this fountain looks like, or if it's even like in ruins or if it's something that'll be quite obvious. Although I did years ago, I drove all the way through here, but I don't recall seeing anything, but I wasn't looking for it back then either. I think this is it. Yeah, CCC fountain. Okay, there's water coming out of it. Let's pull it up here. I'd read that they were hoping to restore it, so looks like they have achieved that. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, up that way near that tractor, there's like a picnic area up there. I think there's a trail that goes along here too. But yeah, so they've restored this. State of a warning, water not tested. CCC fountain, cool. A little path going up to it, yeah, wow. So built by the CCC boys, Camp S-58. Oh, that's cold water. Yeah, so built back in the 30s and restored today. Yeah, the bugs are atrocious even out here. Cool. Like we've talked about in other videos, workmanship built to last. Solid stone structure. Even this like stone, you know, like porch area, if you want, well, not really a porch, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Kind of curious where the water comes from. Anyways, probably, is there a little path up here? Anyway, maybe not today we'll go up here. Well, as I go up a little bit further. Yeah, so there's probably some more structure up here somewhere. Perhaps, but anyway. Yeah, but just another beautiful CCC structure. It's quite a bit different from the fountain that we saw over at Camp Michaud State Forest, but this one works. That's cool. Yeah, but like I said earlier, I drove down this road years ago, but I don't know, this may have been all overgrown at that point, because I know what research I could find on this said they were trying to restore this, so obviously that happened, but maybe back in, I don't know what year that was, maybe it hadn't been yet. This was all overgrown, you could have driven right past and not maybe even noticed it, but cool. Alright, we're gonna hop back in the Jeep and make our way up a little bit further. Alright, but we're gonna keep driving down to where I found coordinates for where this camp was. Kind of at the end of this valley up here. Also keep my eyes open for, there was an iron furnace down here too called Bell's Furnace. I think I showed that you on the map, but I don't know if there's any remains of that. There's a cemetery, but I'm going to film that in another video. Some parking areas. Alright. Alright, I think we're coming to where the coordinates said the camp was. I think it was down, and there's like some kind of maintenance building over there, I think. That's what the coordinates gave me. Looks like there's a gated road going down there. I'm going to drive up a little bit more. See if there's a road that curves around this way. So that cemetery I'm looking for is up here too. I'll get back to you. Alright, so we're in the area of it. We kind of came across the creek. That one building that I drove past was up that way on the other side of the creek, but we're in the area of where the camp was. I'm noticing some concrete pads, which could have been poured for the picnic tables, but those also could be CCC related. But anyway, there's this open area here. And there's another pad up there, but I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, anyway, I might drive back up to that building again because it's gated. Let's just quick take a look down here. Yeah, it's just thick and overgrown. Even if there is something back there. Like I said, summertime isn't the best to go looking for ruins, but we're out here anyway. Alright, well I'm going to start working on another video, my video for Bell's Furnace in the cemetery, which I think I passed the site for it just up that way. So I think I'm going to start looking for that, but I'll keep my eyes open for CCC stuff too. So I'm not going to end this video just yet. But I think I'm going to start filming that other video, and then I'll get back in touch with you later in this video, if that makes sense. So that'll be it for now. Yeah, so I didn't really get to do a whole lot more searching for anything for the CCC camp. I made that video on Bell's Furnace. I found that cemetery, which you might have seen that video already. Depends on what order I upload these in. But I made it back to my campsite. The bugs are still ferocious, but it's starting to rain a little bit. But I had to cut everything kind of short. When I was over at down that way, the thunder was coming in over there. But yeah, so I'm gonna get my camp set up a little bit after 4. My friend Dave's coming here about 5 o'clock. Day hike Dave. So I'm gonna get things set up. Maybe we'll get the canopy set up, get things going. But anyway, thanks for coming along on this video. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one.